English grammar. Now that we know the English grammar, the awareness is done. We know how sentences are constructed. The comprehension part is done. Now we will have to look at the third element, which is application. And this application part is very, very important. And how do we practice this so that we apply this effectively? Now, whenever any sentence is spoken, look at the way in which you can form interrogative questions out of it. Try framing tongue twisters and try framing interrogative questions from those tongue twister sentences. That's a very, very simple yet powerful way to master communication, not just through responses, but also through questions, which is a mark of a leader that will help you to create a lasting impression. For example, let me also give you a tongue twister so that you can relate better. I'm just thinking of one. The trainer trains the team tactfully. If you look at this particular sentence, the noun, verb, the object, and the adverb, all of these things have the word that rhymes with the word trainer, training, team, tactfully. Now, look at the number of ways to which questions can be formed for this sentence. Who does the trainer train? What does the trainer do? How does the trainer train? So if you look at these three questions versus the sentence that I have formed, you will look how grammar plays a very important role. Try softening these questions. This will be step number 1 of application. Now, let's move on to evaluation. Try talking these questions. Try speaking these questions to your friend, your family member, though they may not be very much interested, but give them some incentives. Make them, what works for them. So create that interest and get your agenda done. So talk to your friends, family members, ask these questions and capture the emotions that they get. Whether if it is positive, negative, aggressive, or if it's polite, impolite, whatever it is. The moment that you unanimously get that all of the questions which you have framed is polite, assertive, that's when it means that you are leveling up towards becoming a leader in terms of asking the right questions.
Right. Beautiful voice there. Wonderful points there. All the participants type I will if you will be doing all these aspects or at least one of those activities which he has mentioned. Type I will in the chat box, please. Type I will in the chat box if you all are still with us. Waiting for some responses. Type I will. Perfect. Thank you so much, Baranika. Baranika is the first one. What about the others? I'm still waiting for some responses. Type I will. Thank you so much, Vimal. Thanks a ton. So, Kaushik, if you do not mind, can we go for just one last question before we go for the live coaching session?
Any number of questions is fine.
Okay, fine. We'll go for just one more because an important aspect is live coaching, which I really do not wish to miss it. Okay, so going for one last aspect that is, which is more or less in line with the one which you have just now discussed. If you want to give one line of advice to anyone who wants to speak like a leader, a kind of like a summary for all we have discussed till now. If you want to give just one line of advice, what do you think it would be? What would you be giving?
Uh, Preparedness and articulation. These are the two words which will help you to talk like a leader, even if you are not one. But your day in and day out practice of these two things will ensure that you travel towards this leadership position in the fastest way. Or perhaps this may also be a shortcut to reach that position.
Preparedness and articulation. Well, articulation is something which I really learned from you, Kaushik, how you went ahead and gave so many shots, plan, what, wow, what, why, how, all those aspects. It was like wonderful. I mean, that's all a part of it, gaining the momentum of people. So it's not just limited to going with the flow of speaking. You actually have articulated well. You have pinpointed in your mind as to what you are going to talk about. So even though your sentence is short, it carries value. It carries values in it. So thank
Yeah.
you so much for your beautiful insights, Kaushik. To
Thank
all
you.
the other participants,
Just
please
one more.
join me in thank. Yeah, yeah, please go
Yeah.
ahead.
Just one more point.
Kaushik, you can
Now
add lots
we
of
are
points.
living
Lovely, please go ahead.
in this Instagram world and this YouTube world where people prefer to watch shorts and Instagram reels there rather than watching
Oh, that's
lengthy videos. No.
so true.
So I wanted to stick along with the trend. That's where I wanted to make my responses short.
You're right as well. Thank you so much for that. All the participants, please, two things. Point number one, type thank you to Kaushik. Thank you, Mr. Kaushik, for such beautiful insights which he has given before we step into our live coaching scenario. Please type thank you, Mr. Kaushik. Please type thank you, Mr. Kaushik. And we'll go for our live coaching. Thank you, Mr. Kaushik. Yes, Vidya is the first one. The others, please feel free. Just type thank you, Kaushik. Thank you, Mr. Kaushik, please.
Mhm.
Thank you, Kaushik. Okay. And the second one is just a heads up towards the end of the session. We will have a pic taken. So please gear up for the session. Please gear up for taking the photos. Okay, now moving on to my favorite part of the session for which all of us have joined here, live coaching. Well, there is no purpose of having a talk show, so much of interactiveness, if we have not actually learned something from it. And that is what we will step into right now. So the activity would be spearheaded by me, but Kaushik, please feel free to jump in wherein you want to add some aspects to it. Okay, so all the participants, are you ready? Please type ready in the chat box if you're ready for it. So we are going to step into the live coaching aspects. Type ready if you're ready for some live coaching. Type ready in the chat box. Thank you so much, Baranika. Thank you so much, Vidya. So stepping into the live scenario. So what I'll do first and foremost is that I will read out a very long sentence. Your task is to type the shorter leader-like version in the chat screen. The last time I saw quite some less responses. Maybe I'm going too fast and you would love to read it in the written format. So I've posted my question, my statement, which I've said right now. I will read out a long sentence. Your task is to please read the chat screen. Your task is to type the shorter leader like version in the chat. Okay, so here is my sentence which I want you all to type in a short sentence. So just like he said, keep it brevity, keep it short. Okay, so here's the first sentence coming across to you in the chat screen, and I want you all to write it in a short manner. At this particular point of time, I would like to mention that the project is moving forward at a reasonably good pace. So here is the long sentence. Please type it in a short form. Short form is in short sentence, a few words. A very lengthy sentence, but towards the end, we all are craving to be understood. So this sentence might take the listeners off after a few seconds itself. How can we say this sentence, a long sentence, in a short manner? The shorter, the better, the shorter, the more leader. At this particular point of time, I would like to mention that the project is moving forward at a reasonably good pace. What? How can we say the sentence in a short manner? Good going. Okay, Raghunath. Anybody else who can give a response? There's no right or wrong answer. Project is progressing steadily. Thank you so much. Kaushik, you have given them the answer. Now they will copy paste.
Oh, really? There could be multiple answers. I guessed.
but yes, it is correct. Good going, Raghunath. So maybe we can go in the professional manner of it. Yes, it is correct. That is exactly what we said in the sentence above. But if we go in the professional manner of saying the sentence, we are going good. We are going on track. We are progressing steadily. Okay, that's absolutely right. Thank you so much for the effort, for taking the effort here, Mr. Raghunath, and of course to you, Kaushik, as well. Okay, so
I'll
going
refrain from
forward,
further participations. I'll just observe.
yes, yes. People will come in slowly. So that's absolutely fine. As I mentioned, nothing wrong or right answer. Keeping you informed that project is on track. Perfect, Karthik. This is perfect. This is good. I like this one. Thanks a ton for playing the sport here. Okay, now going forward for the second sentence. So I will say a sentence with fillers. Otherwise, let's make it better. I will write the sentence with fillers and you rewrite it confidently. Okay. So let me just copy this. Yes. So here is a task. I'm putting it to the chat screen. I have to rephrase it. Write a sentence with fillers and you rewrite it confidently. I was going to say I say, but I changed it. Okay, so here's the sentence. The sentence is, I think it would have been better if it was said, but all right. I think we maybe we could try this approach. So here's the sentence. I said it, but I've also written it down. So here is how I say that maybe we could try this approach. So how can we say it confidently in a short manner? Confidently with no nervousness, no hesitation. How can we say that? How do you think a leader, a manager, a director is going to say this? Would a director be saying that? I think we could maybe we can try this approach. Okay, thank you, Vidya. But let's eradicate one word from that. But you're correct. Maybe we can try this approach. In that, there's one particular word which is probably making you sound unsure. Shall we try approach like this? Thank you. Good. I'm loving it that interactions are flowing in. Baranika, just to give you a response, shall we approach like this is more like a question rather than a question. If it is a statement, it is more like a leader. We'll try this approach. Okay, we will try this approach. Yeah, this is better, Vidya. Okay, any other responses? We'll approach like this. Okay, good. This is also right, Karthik. Thank you so much. So, yes, now the responses are coming in. I'm happy that all of us are playing the part together. I'm happy that all of us are learning something from it as well. Thank you so much, Kaushik, for taking this session, for teaching us some beautiful insights, and we all are learning from here. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Raghunath. Think differently. Okay, maybe you're not rephrasing that sentence, but you're putting in your points that a leader can start saying that we think differently and we try this approach. So, yeah, it is correct. It is correct over there. Thank you as well, Raghunath. Now, going forward for the next question, we have time. Yes, we do have time. Just a heads up, please be aware towards the end, we will be taking a photo. Get up for the photo session. So, the last one is that type one line you'd say in a meeting. Okay, let's not go for this. Let's go for the last one. I would want you all to say one confidence, say one sentence. Okay, let's not go this. You must finish this today. No excuses. So, yes, I'm typing in the chat screen. A leader says this. You must finish this by today. No excuses. You may or may not have heard it, but let us say it more empathetically, more politely, more sternly. How can we say that? As a leader, how can we say this? You must finish this by today, no excuses. This sounds very much like our probably a school teacher, college teacher. How can we say it? As leader, think in that manner. So if we are commanding a team of 10, we are commanding a team of 5, and we tell it to all 5 of them, you must finish this today. Come what may, you have to complete it, then only you're going home. Would this be good? It should be closed today as we cannot go beyond today. That's good sentence, Karthik. One small aspect is missing in here. As a leader, we should also, I'm giving you a hint here, Karthik, so that you can complete your sentence. It is half as of now. As a leader, we should always be ready to guide or support our team. So, how do you think the sentence which you have said, it can be some more sentence can be added to it? This is the top priority today. Good, that's also correct, Raghunath. But as I mentioned, we also should be ready to give some support. We have to finish it today without excuses. I hope you understand our situation. This is also good, Vimal. I like this situation. I like this sentence as well. This is nice. To Karthik and Raghunath, let us, and also maybe to you as well, Vimal. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy here, Kaushik. This is probably the first time where I'm getting so many responses from people. I usually get only one or two, but I'm so happy from all the participants who are joining. Literally, everybody is pitching and giving some responses. Thanks a ton for this, Kaushik. It's a beautiful thing indeed. I'm very happy that all of us are learning from here. You
I
are
can't be
most
more happy than this, Archana.
yes,
It's a what
exactly.
a way to get into the weekend.
So true. When we see that whatever we have taught is actually being put into some results as well, that's a kick for us. We feel more happy, we feel more obliged to teach people some stuff. That's
So the
wonderful.
learning taxonomy is working, I guess.
So true. Coming back to here, your sentence, Baranika, you are more capable to finish within today. All the sentences which everybody has said is more or less correct only. I'll say 80% correct. Just a few things here and there. English alone is missing. That's okay. We can take it as said by Kaushik here as well. It is not just about the English. It's about what, how, why. Okay. So now let me give you a hint, which I already gave you. A very big hint. A leader, we should also be available to give some support or guidance to his or her team members. So, how can we rephrase this sentence in this manner? One part is missing. One part of the sentence is missing. Okay. Since everybody has reached probably to the end of it, let me put it forward across in this manner. Never ever shy yourself from asking the second part of the question, which I'm typing in the chat screen. This needs to be done today. What support do you need? There you go. You are there as a leader already. What support do you need from us? What support do you need from me? What support do you need from the team? The moment this sentence comes across, the team member already feels like a part of the team, already understands that yes, I have to be doing something, I have to be gearing up to come in control, to be a part of the team. The team member feels valued. The person to whom you are speaking this feels valued, that yes, we all are here to support you, we all are here to guide you, you please come up in your level as well. So it's not an individual task, it's a team which you are building in here. That is what a leader should be doing. This needs to be done today. What support do you need? Please type a thumbs up in the chat box if you all can really relate with this sentence. It's one of the very much powerful sentences which any leader can say. What support do you need? Always say that towards the end. What guidance do you need? Perfect. So I had quite a good number of sentences, but with the advent of time, because we have just 8 more minutes, let us wrap it up. See how these small changes which you are doing, okay, it's really appreciable to all the participants. These small changes alone which we are doing starting from today, the clarity, the tone, the confidence, it can transform your voice into a leadership voice, even if you are not yet a leader by title, as the word says. Okay, so before we wrap up, any questions which you would like to go ahead and ask Mr. Kaushik? Any questions? Anyone who would like to ask any question, feel free to unmute. Raise your hands. Okay, then we'll probably move forward. Anybody who has any question? Cool. All right, so let us just continue. Let us not spend much time. So before we close, let's also fill our gratitude wall. Please type one word in the chat that describes how you want to sound in your next meeting. So let's take this in our mind that in the next meeting, in the next discussion, in the next presentation, how do you want to sound like? Please type in the chat screen. How do you want to sound? Or how was the session? How did you like Mr. Kaushik's interaction? Feel free to use the chat screen to your own. Use it for gratitude, use it for thanking Mr. Kaushik. We are wrapping up the call. Giving a heads up in another 1 minute, I'll be asking you all to turn on your video so that we can take a break. So feel free to type how do you feel after this discussion, and how are you going to. Thank you so much, Baranika. Awesome with the fire there. So you're awesomely hot, Kaushik. Okay, what about the others? How was the discussion? Please feel free to thank Mr. Kaushik for his beautiful insights. Thank you to Kaushik is more than enough.
Archana, shall I ask a question?
Please go ahead, be my guest.
Hi, Kaushik.
Hi, Baranika. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. As a leader, we want to build our team while making projects or something else. If any mistake done by anybody, but as a team, the leader has to be blamed. The leader was always blamed. Why your team is like this? Why your project is not going on like that? How can we accept that it is not a leader mistake, but some because of some team members' mistake, the leader has been blamed. So, how to tackle that situation? Will you answer,
Okay.
please?
Yeah, sure. It's a very good question, and also a very, uh, honestly, a difficult question to answer, but still I will try. Yeah. So, see, now previously, 5 to 6 years back, if you look at it, people were talking a lot on responsibility. Now people have moved away from responsibility, and the focus of today's world is more on ownership and accountability. And the prime difference between responsibility and accountability is that in a responsibility, we just delegate things. We say that, hey, you know what? You are supposed to do this. Hey, you know what? You are supposed to check this. Whereas in accountability, we tell them, hey, you are supposed to do that. For any help or support, reach out to me. And we also take responsibility in accountability for the outcomes of the activity which the person is going to do. So, the prime difference between responsibility and accountability stems from the fact that regardless the outcomes, good, bad, bitter, best, we take responsibility for it. Now, having said that, we are being leaders are always held accountable for what the outcome of a project or an activity or an intervention is. And there is a fair chance that people will commit mistakes. People commit mistakes under two situations. Number one, they lack focus. Number two, they lack understanding. Number three, they are capable, but there is something that is preventing them from performing to the fullest. So it is important that we create an enabling environment that will help them to perform in their fullest capacity. And as managers or leaders for them, it is important that we match their strengths to the activities which will help them to demonstrate their strengths in that activity that will yield to fault free or error free outcomes. This is a very, very challenging yet an important task for a leader. Once we are able to marry the strengths to an activity which will call for that particular strengths of that individual, resulting in a better yield, or let's say error free outcomes. This way you will be able to reduce errors and you will be able to give a higher quality output. This is scenario number one. Number two, see, if we are assigned to a team, if we are supposed to manage a team of 5 to 6 members, by we know through our conviction and our observations that, okay, out of these 5 people, these 3 guys, they will behave like well oiled engines, which means they can work. Once a task is given, they will take responsibility and they will be able to work without making mistakes. Whereas those 2 people in my team, they would require some supervision, some daily cadences, some checks, some maker checker mechanisms. In which case, it drills down more to the people's capability to understand which is the who are the high pots in my team, high potential guys in my team who can do this task without any errors. Who are those 2 guys whom I have to keep a by say for example a weekly check, or once in or a check-in once in every 2 days or 3 days, to ensure that things are falling on track. And now, if you are working in an organization and you are responsible for the project deliverables, in which case I would also say, when it comes to the performance management aspect or the PMS cycle, it is important that we do a monthly check-in. A monthly check-ins will help them to understand where the particular individual moves with respect to the goals that they have been assigned. And in also to as part of L2 drill down, you can set error-free deliverables as one of their key performance indicators that will make sure that they give their 100% to the job. This is a small guardrail that you can put in to ensure that your life is easy when it comes to managing the team, and most importantly managing and delivering the project of the best quality.
Thank you so
Parnika,
much. Yes,
Such a
right.
wonderful answer. I understand your answer. I will apply your words. Thank you so much.
thank you, Parnika. I'm glad that I was able to justifiably answer this difficult
Oh, it's
question.
absolutely right. Just to sum up what Mr. Kaushik has said in a short and subtle manner here, point is that we as leaders, this task is inevitable, that we will never be blamed for or we will never be held accountable. It is, of course, always there. It's a part and parcel of us being the leaders that whenever the team is doing any mistake, it falls onto the leader. But a leader has to take up the stance for his team, should be defending his team that yes, I have not done my job well as a leader. We say that there's no bad student, there's only a bad teacher. So there's no bad employee, there's only a bad reporting manager. Thus, a leader has to take stance for himself and his team, stating that this should have been done better next time. If I mean, what I would say is that a leader can understand that my team is in this manner, a team person is this capable enough, then of course the leader's manager should also be understanding enough, will be knowing that yes, okay, it is not his fault, it is his team member's fault, but I really appreciate that he is defending his team member. So that kind of an understanding will always be there. Okay, just to put it in short here, that yes, this aspect is inevitable, always, forever. The leader would be held responsible, but the leader should not be taking it in a personal manner and should be working towards making sure that this action does not happen the next time, is where the quality of a leader lies. Okay, thank you so much. We are almost, actually, we have exceeded by 1 or 2 minutes, but that's absolutely fine because I really love this interaction. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Kaushik. Now, to all the other participants, let's quickly move on to it. I really request you all to please turn on your video so that we can take a quick pick and we can wrap up the discussion. In another 2 to 3 minutes, we'll finish it off. Can I please request you all to turn on your video? It would be very wonderful if I have some videos here so that we can take a pic, please. Can I get some videos? Can I get some videos? Waiting for some videos. Okay, thank you so much, Vimal. Okay, Karthik is also there. Perfect. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm getting quite some videos today. And Spotlight, Bharanika is also there. What about the others? So we have only 4 people. Okay, Karthik, I didn't add you, is it? I'm so sorry. Okay, okay. Oh, we have one more. Hey, wow, Kaushik, you rocked the session today. Everybody is coming into turning on the video. Okay, so we have
I'm
Revati
glad
as
that it
well.
made a I'm glad that
Glad we
people
made
found a
some
value
effect,
in the
isn't it?
conversation.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. As I said, yours is the first session wherein so many people have turned on the video, and most importantly, so many people gave the interaction as well. It's wonderful. Thanks a ton for that. So, all the
Thank you, Archana.
participants ready for taking a pic? Put your hands up like
Thanks
this.
for inviting me, Archana.
I'd love to have you back in again. Maybe in the next few months, I would love to be bringing in you again. Karthik, I cannot see you. Maybe you're struggling a little bit with the video, but absolutely fine. Let your video be here with just the name encrypted. That's absolutely fine. And we'll take a pic. So, if all the other participants, if you would want to put in your thumbs up like this, we can quickly take a pic. I think Kasirajan is turning on the video, is it? Kasirajan also turned on the video. Okay, so we have literally nobody now there who's waiting apart from Vidya. Okay, perfect. So everyone ready? One, two, On the count of three, I'm going to take it. So one, two, and three. Perfect. Video taken, photo taken. Thank you so much. I'll put it up in the chat screen so that you all can download it as well. It's in the chat screen. You can definitely go ahead and download it. It's getting loaded. Fun. So we'll wrap up the session now. Thank you so much for taking the time out from your session, Kaushik. It's really appreciable and much more appreciable because I can see the eyes lit up of all the participants and they are really wanting to learn so much more from you in the coming sessions as well. We would love to have you in one of the other future sessions as well, wherein we can probably have for a bigger strength of participants as well. Thank you
Sure,
so much,
Archana.
Mr. Kaushik. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, team. Wishing you all the very best in all your endeavors. Thanks.
Thank you so much. So Vimal is also saying thank you so much, Kaushik.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Vidya is also saying thank you. So all the thank yous are coming in now. I probably
Okay.
asked that question to fill up the
Let me put. Let
pattern.
me also conclude this in a desi way. Thank you, Nandri, Vanakkam.
Okay.
All
Bye
right.
bye, everyone. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Meet you all the
Take
next.
care. Yeah. Bye.
Our next session is going to be, sorry, I missed to give an update. Our next session is going to be today's 30th, 6th. So our next session is going to be on 13th September, 1 3, on 13th September. So you will get the messages and the calls from Vidya. Otherwise, please feel free to join our WhatsApp group as well. We are available online on LinkedIn, Facebook. You can definitely follow me. Okay. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, team.